Hey, hey! Welcome, welcome. How are you today? All right, today is a new day. Today is a day of a renewed commitment. Have you ever had one of those moments where you're just like renewing your commitment to something more? Right? Something maybe you felt like, we are in March, right? So like those January commitments and things like that. Not that this was one of them. However, this is a time for a new commitment, embarking on something new. And it's all around health. It's all around my health. And I'm really focusing on women's health. So I'm here to share with you my journey. I know most of you know me. I've been here on social media and in community for a number of years. I'm known for being a loving presence wherever I go. And so that's way awesome. I totally love that. However, one thing that I'm not known for is for being a health coach or somebody that helps people, maintain health and wellness. Although, what I do want you to know is that for about the last year and a half, I have been following Dr. Mindy Pelz, and she has become my mentor over the last year and a half as I went on a journey to discover what was going on with my own body as I was moving through menopause and the last stages of that, and what that all meant, and how it was that um, I was unaware of what was happening with my body, and I absolutely was unaware of the things that I could do to assist it in this process. So, after being with Dr. Mindy for quite some time and watching a ton of videos and trying to piece all the puzzle pieces together and figure it all out, I came to the point where she offered a coach certification course and I took it. And the intention was to put all the pieces together so that I could figure it out for myself and kind of help myself as I'm, you know, going through this journey of aging gracefully and beautifully and all the things, right? And so how do we do this? As we're getting older, especially as women, as we're getting older, how do we keep our vitality? How do we keep our youth? How do we keep our minds, right? How do we maintain our vibrancy, our passion, and able to fully engage in our purpose and our vision, right? Well, one of the things that we have to do is we have to understand what this body is doing because I don't know if you noticed, but if you don't have your health, it's really difficult to really have a huge impact in the world. If you're busy taking care of your own personal needs as far as your health is concerned, it's difficult to make an impact in the world if that's something that you've come here to do. Right. And so, like for me, right, I did have to take a break. I mean, I had to pull back on some things so that I could take a look at some things and really begin to focus on my health to make sure that I was taking care of myself. And so, and then learning so many new things. I learned so many new things. Like one of the things that I didn't know is that in your postmenopausal years, for women, those are the greatest years of your life. This is when your brain is the most vibrant. It's when because of all of your life experiences, you suddenly have this profound wisdom, this knowledge. And you're able to, I've noticed that I'm able to I'm able to see things really clearly. I'm able to see situations or circumstances or whatever very, very clearly, and I'm real concise in my thoughts and the way that I look at things, and I didn't really have that. There's something that happens with the brain as you move into postmenopause that's really amazing. And Dr. Mindy is doing some studies right now on women's brains after menopause and what happens to us. And really, she says that our brains are the most powerful at this time in our lives. Like we are the most brilliant right now, right? And so, if I can believe anything in the whole world, I want to believe that. I want to believe that. And actually, she is a evidential um, medical person. Like she likes evidence. She likes studies and things like that. So she likes her stuff to be evidence based, science based. She likes her protocols and whatnot to have science backing. And so when she announces things or she says things, I know it's just not something off the top of her head or something that she heard on some YouTube channel. It's something that she's researched and that she knows something about. And so she is doing this whole her next book is on women and the brain. And so I'm excited about that. However, as I too am moving into this journey of discovering my new, vibrant, passionate, wonderful, thriving elder, 60 years plus elder, how is it that I can just continue to live this life in a really fun and playful and joyful way? And what are the things, like I want to keep moving, I want to keep dancing, singing, laughing. I want to be able to maintain, my physical abilities. And so those all take attention and they all take time. So you're going to see me here on YouTube. I'm going to be sharing a lot with you about my health journey. I'm going to be sharing a lot about this. This is Fast Like a Girl. This is actually Eat Like a Girl. This is the last book that Dr. Mindy produced. She just released this in October. And what I love about this book is it has all of the fasting protocols in here, every single one, all six of them that she's identified in her practice. And it also has all these amazing recipes. So you're going to love that. Love it, love it. So as I'm moving through this experience of of figuring out for myself how to love and nurture that love word, love and nurture my body and bring my body into a state of well-being, like operating, not just operating well, but operating at its best. Like what can I do? And really, the things that Dr. Mindy offers and the things that I'll be sharing with you are simple things. A lot of them don't cost any money. They're just like common sense things and just things that you can just do to help yourself, like just understanding what's going on hormonally with you throughout any given month. And like even for us that are not cycling anymore, there's definitely we still have hormones. We still have these sex hormones in our body. They might be very, very depleted, but they're still there and they still need attention and they still need love. So how is it that we can love our body and give our body the attention that it needs as we're getting older? And you know, I hear a lot of women complaining that, oh my gosh, the older that I get, the more I feel like I'm falling apart. But really what it is that our bodies, they just need certain things. Like I've been bending this elbow for 64 years. 64 years. Those knees, I've been bending those knees for 64 years. 64 years. Don't you think like how many machines, that can do that for 64 years? 64 years, right? And so it needs attention. It needs help. It needs support. It needs for you to understand what's going on with it. And so I plan on coming in here on a pretty much daily basis and sharing with you what I'm learning. What I want you to know is that starting tomorrow, Thursday, I'm going to start along a long fast. And that's a number of days that I'm going to go without eating. And so I'm going to share with you my journey, what I'm doing, how I'm exercising, the things that I'm using to support myself. And I'm going to share that journey with you so that you can follow along. And I want to invite you to get this book. Get this book. Do it. This book is amazing. Get this book because this book is going to be, it's going to be like a first step in you as a woman really understanding what's happening with your body, right? And she covers all of the stages of life in here for women. So whether you're childbearing or whatever, it's all in here. And then her recipes are amazing because I don't know about you, but sometimes you have like these diets or whatever, and the food just doesn't taste good. Well, she hired two chefs, a carnivore and a vegetarian chef, and had them create recipes based off of her plan. And so it's all really amazing. And I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to start doing like some cooking shows with you. I'm talking to a friend right now about doing some cooking shows with you so that we can do some of the recipes in this book so that we can make our food really appealing and amazing. We can infuse a lot of love energy into it when we're cooking, So even though I'm starting to talk a little bit about women's health, really what I'm talking about is love. I'm talking about how do we love ourselves more, right? And this is definitely one way in which we can do it. All right. Okay, well, that's it for me for now. I love you. I love you. You can get this on Amazon. Like I said, I think it's 19, $20 right now, or from Hay House for 30. It's a great book. Highly recommend it. And if you're not up to that, then just get on YouTube and look up Dr. Mindy Pelz, Pelz. Check out her YouTube channel and see all the amazing things that she's creating. And then stay tuned here because I'm going to start creating my own amazing things for us to share. And as I share my health journey with you, and invite you to share yours with me as well. I love you. I love you. I love you. I hope that this was audible. Sometimes when I do these, the sound doesn't come through, but I hope it came through now. All right. You have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful day. Bye for now.